Dick hasn't seen this many plants here before. Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Levioso.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambient.
Of course.
Actually, perhaps...
Let's fix what he fucked up.
I'd like the...
Levioso.
Not really greedy. Make a few potions. So I was open so. Much aggro.
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way.
Lucy.
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I know Ominous. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Of course. Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
Yes, okay.
It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually... Confringo the target, sir. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have a nice work. That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I like it.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the Portkey, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Revelio.
Thanks for the loot, nerd.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Well, I mean, I tried.
Confringo!
It's a cool ass spell.
See me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Oh no, just there.
Revelio! Confringo! Revelio.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast.
Why would you want to take toast?
To a cave under the lake. That's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
I figured he was about to say, oh, I don't have the book no more.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
I don't know who Peeves is.
Safe travels, my young friends.
Who the fuck's like that?
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. Map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
All I wasn't paying full attention.
Trials that will test you and give you access to Invan. Charles and I spoke of the port key. The trial on ability with all time. More
Respectful.
have waited this long.
Know this.
It's time
And
you
we
learned
encountered an
places, the
uncommonly
freezing
powerful
spell.
goblin
It is an efficient way to
wielding
cool
such
down a heated
magic as we
situation.
prepared to
But
leave
first,
your vault at
I will need you to
Gringotts.
complete a few
We may-
tasks. Once you've done that, come see me.
May already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Oh, okay. Busy. I was talking to my mom. That's a distance. I think I can grab the broom now. Alright. How do I do that? Tool wheel. Ah.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
What are you up to now?
It's a wolf. Oh, it's at the top of the mountain. I'm actually curious if there's any Easter eggs in this game.
Revelio.
This isn't so bad traveling on this.
I tell you this, Hogwarts is lucky they've got...
Fine use of my talents, this.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Let's play Predator and Prey, shall we? Levioso! Intriguing place, Sanbakar's tower. Lovely view, I'd imagine.
over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival. Quickly now.
Petrificus Taurus will permanently decapitate a weaker enemy. Okay.
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
I don't fucking have that.
Petrificus Totalis.
Well done.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so. Something here. Ramrock said so. There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Revelio.
Goblins will finally rule over wizards. What's that? Who's there?
Wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me, sitting around all day. Mind you, I suppose it could get a bit boring. What was that?
I know I heard something that bad.
Patrol duty.
Revelio.
Who's there? I'm famished. Ready to fight?
The wizards will be defeated.
Revelio. Petricus Totalis.
That was simple.
Revelio. Incendio.
Utterly pitiful display.
Confringo.
No! When are you going to give up?
Expelliarmus.
Quite finished.
Incendio.
You're the
Revelio. Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
Hold on 1 second. Let me fix something. Ooh, the cop aid is. Oh, I need to play that. We're gonna take a break from this. I think. Yeah, we'll take a break. Alright, my god. Because it says it's playable. We'll restart the stream. Let's see. Open beta. See if it needs to update. Probably does. Restart. Alright. Should be working now, and then we just need to hit open Black Ops 6, which I mean, I hope there's a way to make it where I can just directly launch Black Ops 6 instead of opening this and then opening that every time. I was actually a little bummed out I couldn't play it, since I was a day late. I wasn't feeling well, that's why I ended up not playing it much. I've been very sick. And I wanted to play it September 5th, but they just closed it, and I didn't know they're having another open one this soon. I think this is like the last time you can play it till release, I guess. Why the fuck do I gotta... I hope there's a way I can leave some feedback. Not sure it'll ever get read, but... Pretty sure they have a new gun. Tanto. 15 too. Shoot, I wanna try that. Oh. I thought the house one. There's a new map. I really like the music that they put in this. The music sounds really good this game, or this time. They've done a good job on like the menus too. Maybe not that one so much, but...
Team deathmatch. CIA, you're cleared hot. Work your frag list. We're winning. Keep it that way. They've taken the lead.
Back off!
The lead is ours.
Frag, going out.
Nearly authorizing UAV. Authorizing CUAV ECM mission.
Tossing frag. You fucking blind! Deploying RTX station.
Reclaim the lead. We've taken the lead. Stay on task.
TACOM, I need eyes overhead.
TACOM, requesting recon overhead.
Oh.
Triggering scout box. Establish watchdog helo on station above.
Feel that?
Damn,
They're about to
sucks.
break. Give them a nudge.
Thermal thrown. Like contact. TACOM, get a hellstorm on my grid.
What?
Area pacified. Route to the LZ. Helo's on the way.
I thought there was a bunch of gameplay options. Oh, wanna glitch the game. Okay. Didn't really want to stop playing. Good lord. So it's trying to launch. Well, I actually wanted to verify my phone. Oh my god. Doesn't need to validate. Bruh. Alright, well, I guess I'll look at fucking Steam games. I'll wait.